Alright guys, today we have some massive news for Zenless Zone 0 with some brand new leaks and updates. We have a lot of new info on the 1.4 version update. We got confirmation on a free limited S-rank character, the 1.4 banners, new ultimate changes, new gameplay, and new content being added to the game, new enemies, and a lot more. So we will go over everything new in this video. And if you guys want to keep being updated on everything Zenless, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, we're almost to 3,000 subs, and put those notifications on for more ZZZ updates. We can expect a lot of news coming out in the next few days, and I'm gonna be here to cover everything that comes out, so stay tuned. But alright guys, let's get into it. We have a lot of stuff to cover. Starting off with the info I'm sure most of you are hyped for. News on the 1.4 banners and characters. So as you know, we recently had a leak suggest that we're getting a S-rank harumasa completely free in the 1.4 update. So that was crazy news. I already made a video on that, but now we have a follow-up on this. Here we have another reliable source that says we should be getting a LN rerun in 1.4, as well as the harumasa gift, which is indeed real, and the LN rerun is still undecided, but that could be a possibility. Now, the 1.4 update is looking insane already. It seems that they are doing like a soft relaunch of the game because many things are happening at once. Here is a quick list of all the major changes happening in the 1.4 update. So starting off, we got the rework on the early chapters of the game. They're going to be doing many changes to the early stories. Next up is that nearly all characters will be available in the overworld. Right now, we only have a select few characters that you can play as in the overworld, but in 1.4, they're going to be bringing a ton of more characters. And also, the game is officially launching on the Xbox consoles, which is pretty huge. On top of that, we're getting a free character, which you all know is going to be the free S-rank character, Harumasa. And something that took me by surprise is the patch duration is going to be different. As we saw in one of my latest videos, it's expected that 1.4 is not our usual 6-week cycle. It could be shorter, it could be longer. We still don't know yet. I saw initially that it's supposed to be shorter, but it's not confirmed. All we know is that it's going to be really different this time around. And we could also be getting dual banners like Harumasa and Miyabi at the same time. Or maybe now, since we got that LN Joe leak, it could be both Harumasa and LN Joe at the same time, with Miyabi in the first phase. That could be a possibility as well. But yeah, this is a crazy patch. And on top of that, of course, more big features are on the way, like individual ults being added to the game, which I do have more info on the ultimate changes right here, so might as well cover this now. Alright, on the screen here is the new info on the 1.4 ultimate changes. So as of version 1.4, all characters have separate decibel meters, and character generates different amounts of decibels for themselves and teammates. When an ultimate is ready, a small ultimate icon will appear next to the character's energy meter. There appears to be no cooldown on using ultimates, nor is there any changes to ultimate decibel cost. So okay, I wasn't sure about this at first, if the ultimates were gonna cost less or more, but the ultimates will now cost the same, and also new effects being added to the game because of Miyabi's 4th Mindscape, which grants only her 250 decibels when she activates her Frostburn effect when the break is triggered. Now, this person says they currently unsure on how off-field decibel gains is split. However, all characters now have a second decibel gain value equal to 1.285 times their original decibel gain value. So yeah, these are all the changes for the ultimates. Personally, I'm hyped for this change as I would love to use ults for my other units instead of only the same unit over and over again. You guys let me know in the comments what you think about this. Do you think this is a better change or for worse? Alright, next thing we can talk about is the new content being added to the game. First off, we have a new Hollow Zero expansion that is expected in the 1.4 update. Next up is something quite different. This is going to be a tower defense mode regarding the Bang Boo. So a Bang Boo tower defense mode in 1.4 Now, I'm not sure what this picture is referring to exactly. Maybe it's a variety of buffs for this new game mode, but a tower defense mode sounds really fun. I'm all for it. I'm also getting new partner eye chives, so trust for Miyabi, Harumasa, and Sukaku. So for those who are waiting for Sukaku to get trust, there you have it. And also speaking about trust, they're going to be adding a new gameplay regarding the trust level on your agents. It says here after you reach level 4 trust with an agent, you can invite the agent to travel with you as a close friend. The location of the trip is related to the agent as well, and the trip can be made within the range of multiple locations that the agent has unlocked. Now this is really interesting. It also says here after you get 400 points in the daily mission activity, you will get something called the Companion Notebook, so consuming it can accept the agent's wish destination event. You can get rewards by completing this. It says here that after you complete the store tasks such as Game Store, you can get pulls and other collection rewards. Now this is nice, it unlocks new gameplay after you got some agents to level 4 trust. So yeah, that's all the info that we have on trust. Now moving on, we are also getting 2 new disk drives in ZZZ for 1.4 update, but unfortunately, we don't know the effects of these new disk drives. All we know is one is called Song of the Broken Sword, and the other is Sound of Serenity. I'm predicting that these new sets could be for Harumasa or Miyabi, but until then, we should hold off on pre-farming their sets. Last mention are new enemies being added to the game. We got 3 new types, and also a new Bangbu is being added as well. And the last thing of this video that we can mention is new gameplay. So this is going back to the Hollow Zero edition. So here it says additional information. The original Hollow Zero has been integrated into the Withered City, and the Lost Land is going to be a new Hollow gameplay. So this is really interesting. A lot of new gameplay, a lot of new content, big major changes coming in this 1.4 update, lots of crazy stuff. I would say the hypest thing is of course the free S-rank character Harumasa, but other than that, this is still looking like the biggest update yet. So I'm sure more information is on the way. So if we get anything else, I got you guys covered. But that is pretty much all for this video. And this wraps up all the info for today. If you guys enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe, put those notifications on because we are covering every news that's coming out this week, and I'm sure a lot more is on the way. But for now guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.